Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Yes, today is First Contact Day. Yes, this day, April the 5th in 2063, I know we're not there yet, humans made contact with Vulcans for the first time and thus became Star Trek First Contact Day. And we're going to kick off today's Trek activities with a complete Blu-ray haul of everything I have Star Trek. So set your phasers to stun, get ready in the transporter and try and think of something else Trekky to say. Beam me up. Okay, so we're not going to go in any particular order, but I will keep like the franchises all self-contained like a Dyson sphere. this video is going to be so Trekky. Right, okay. First of all, we have Star Trek Enterprise. That's right, the first series with Scott Bakula and the rest of the crew. It's got some nice embossing on there. This is season 1. This fantastic show. I love this show. Believe it or not, I actually really like the theme tune. Not a lot of people like the theme tune, but I do. I know it's a bit of a departure from the usual orchestration and ships flying around, but I still really enjoy it. So there we go. So that is season 1 of Enterprise. And then we have season 2. Again, really nice looking with some lovely embossing. Very nice. And you can't have season 2 without having season 3. Absolutely awesome. Who's your favourite character on Star Trek Enterprise? I think for me, I think it's got to be Dr. Phlox. Yeah. And of course, the final season, season 4. Yes, the final season. We didn't go 7 seasons with Enterprise. We should have, or should have rather. But there we go. Yeah, really enjoyed that show. It does need a rewatch. I haven't watched it in quite a while, but they all look really nice together. So there we go. Fantastic. That is Star Trek Enterprise. Next up, we are going boldly where no one has gone before. Next Generation. Yes. Okay. So there are a few Blu-ray releases for Next Generation around. There are various self-contained box sets. But when this series first got its remastered with the special effects, the new special effects, the audio into 5.1, I decided I wanted steelbooks. And I believe the only place that actually sold these steelbooks was Amazon Germany. So here we go. We are in jumbo format as well. So we have Star Trek The Next Generation Season 1. And it all has a lovely little image on the side there. We have Tasha Yar. And when you line them all up, they all have the crew. I'll try and show you without dropping them at the end. Now, when these came out, they came with pins. And I will show you the pins at the end of the video that came with them. There was supposed to be a presentation box. There was some problem with getting the presentation box. I never got mine in the end. But yeah, we have the pins. There we go. And also, these didn't have English episode guides. So we have all the discs in there like that. But when I was doing a little bit of my designing, there we go. See, look, that's That's the little presentation box that you should have got, but I never got the box, and I even emailed them, never got it, unfortunately. Yes, where are we? Okay, so this was the original episode guide. They're pretty much the same in all of the Next Generation boxes. So you get a nice little picture like that, and then you get the episode guide there, of course, all in German, which is not that good because I don't know what Die Sorge der Oldendiener is, or Begegnung de Versace. So what episodes are they? I have no idea. So I decided to create my own episode guides, and I did one for each season. There we are. It's printed glossy on a nice card. Nice image there, and we have images on the inside. So nice big picture of the Enterprise. Everything there in English with all the special features as well. And I've just folded that up and just put that inside the actual case. And I did one of these. I created this myself. I didn't buy it or download it. I created it on a desktop publisher. Yeah, I've got some design flair, haven't I? Now, it might not be as good as maybe Mr. Hollyoak would have done, but it did its purpose, and I'm very happy with it. So let's just tuck this back in the German one. Now, I'm not going to take them all out and show you all of them, because we could be here for a very long time, and nobody wants that. Okay, so there we go. So that is season 1 of Next Generation, and then we have season 2. We have a different colour on this one, so a nice gold colour there. We get nice pictures of the episodes on the back there from the season, and we also get all the German special features on there as well. And again, nice title there. We do get the numbers down the bottom, so the season numbers, but we also get the image there as well. And then season 3 went with a nice green. Excellent. Season 4 also went with green, but a different shade of green. That's season 4. Season 5, we went with a blue. Now, if they ever do release Star Trek Deep Space Nine on Blu-ray, which I've heard ramblings, from time to time, that they may be remastering them, I really do hope we'll get steelbooks, but they probably won't match anything like this. But I'm glad I've got these. I love these steelbooks. And then we have season 6, which is a nice purple one. And then we have the final season, season 7. Kind of like a purpley pink one. Okay, so if I can try and, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Right, okay, this is tricky. Don't drop them, Pauly. Okay, it's not going to be that good an image, but if I hold them up, you can kind of see there, it all forms a kind of poster along the top there of all the images. Yeah. Fantastic. So there we go. So that is the Next Generation steelbooks. Very happy with those. We'll never get rid of those. Never. Love those. Okay. Next up, we are on to some 4Ks. So we're on to the movies, the 4K movies. So I have 2 versions of this. I'll show you the other version at the end of the video. But we have Star Trek the Motion Picture. It's got some nice embossing on that as well. Love that image. Really nice film as well. It's a good film. It's a good film, especially like with all the new special effects in it as well. Yeah. And this is the director's edition as well. So there we go. So that is Star Trek the Motion Picture. And then we have probably the best Star Trek film of all time, Star Trek The Wrath of Khan. This one also contains theatrical and director's cut as well. It's a shame they haven't released these in steelbooks. I know they did like the 50th anniversary steelbook releases a couple of years ago, but I would like some new 4K steelbooks, yeah. So there we go, that is the Search for Spock. And then we have The Voyage Home. And Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. And then, of course, we have The Undiscovered Country, which perfectly ended Kirk's era. You cannot have come up with a better ending than that. Going off into the sunset. Yes. Next up, we have the J.J. Abrams movies. So we'll kick it off with the Blu-ray, the 4Ks, and then go to the steelbooks. So we have the 2009 Star Trek masterpiece there. Absolutely love this film. I've watched this film hundreds of times. This is one of my favourite Star Trek movies. And I will be doing reviews of these as well very soon. Hopefully you'll see the reviews later today. But there we go. Star Trek 2009. And then we have Star Trek Into Darkness, where they brought back Cam! Yeah. And I thought Benedict Cumberbatch really played the part really well. Yeah, it's a different Khan, it's a different type of Khan, but I think the action in this film is fantastic. And the story. I really enjoyed it, no matter what anybody else says. And then we have a very underrated Star Trek film, Star Trek Beyond. This comes in a slim case as well, yeah, very nice. And Idris Elba, yeah. Also, a newly introduced character that I believe we may never see again, which hopefully if they do the Star Trek 4 like they've been talking about, maybe they will bring her back. Jayla, wasn't it? Jayla. Fantastic character. Is it Sophia Boutella? I think it's Sophia Boutella that played her, but absolutely fantastic character. There is a beautiful steelbook out there for Star Trek Beyond with just her face on it or her markings. I need to look for that one because it's a beautiful steelbook. But yeah, very underrated, and I really enjoy all of the J.J. Abrams ones. We also have the steelbooks. So we have the 2009 steelbook. Plus we also have two versions of Into Darkness. We have the ship crashing into the atmosphere. I just realised I haven't taken the flappy bits off, so I'll do that. But yeah, that is the first one. We also have this one as well with the Star Trek emblem. I love that one. This is my favourite. Not really anything on the back. Well, just some rubble. It looks like it's a scruffy back, but it's actually the rubble. So yeah, I believe this one, I think this one came in a gift pack with the Starship, with one of the Starships. I think it might have been an Entertainment Store exclusive. So I kept both of them because I love the artwork on both of them. And then we have Star Trek Beyond. This one actually does come with a lenticular. That normally goes on the front, but I figured putting that on the front covers up that beautiful image there. So I figured I'll just put it on the back there. But yeah, there we go. I love the steelbooks. Awesome. Okay, next up, let me just move this out of the way. Okay, next up we have this version of Star Trek Beyond, which was a Sainsbury's exclusive. Includes an exclusive bonus disc. And I've taken the bonus disc out. I've actually taken the bonus disc out of this and I've actually put it in the steelbook. But I couldn't get rid of this because I really love the artwork. Fantastic artwork on there. So yeah, definitely had to pick that one up. Then we have Star Trek Short Treks, which is a series of little, about 9 minutes or about 10 to 14 minute episodes that would be released between seasons of Discovery, I believe. Although I don't think they've done any treks recently. I don't think they've done any short treks recently. You'll have to correct me down in the comments, but I haven't seen any other releases after this one. But this one, I think this one looks like it's got nine little features on there, 9 little movies. Yeah, so that's Short Treks. This one I picked up in a bargain bin, in an HMV bargain bin. This is Star Trek The Best of Both Worlds. As you can see, this has a slide out. So you get the amaray there, and then you get like a nice slip cover there, and part of the Borg comes away and reveals Picard in all his majestic glory, and then you can Borg him up again. Yes, so that's a nice little addition. I picked that up, I believe I picked that up for about £30. No, £30, about £3. Yeah, this was in the HMV bargain bin for about £3, so definitely had to grab that. Okay, back to the original Star Trek now, from 1966 to 1969. I did originally have the amarays, the jumbo amarays, but I sold those. I kept the slip covers for them though, so if anybody has the original 3 seasons in jumbo form and needs slip covers, I've got all 3 slip covers, so just let me know if you want them. But I decided to pick up Star Trek the original series, the Steelbook collection. I saw this in CEX in Maidstone one day. I had a lot of vouchers, and I believe I probably only paid about £20 for this, something like that, because the vouchers covered most of it. But yes, we have 3 seasons in there of Steelbooks. I won't take them all out, but they look like this. So yeah, definitely had to have the original Star Trek series in the steelbooks, and you've got like a little dividers in there, so the steelbooks are not actually resting against each other. So that's the original series there, and then these are the original movie ones that I bought. This one is for the original motion picture collection, so this is movies, the motion picture right up to The Undiscovered Country. It also includes Star Trek The Captain's Summit as well, which I believe is a documentary. And this is really nice because this has got like a lenticular. It's actually got a lenticular in the image. So I really like that. I mean, I've got all of these now on 4K, but I don't really want to get rid of that. Yeah, so it's a really nice box, so I don't really want to get rid of it. Next up we have Star Trek The Motion Picture Collection, which is Generations to Nemesis and includes Star Trek Evolutions as well. Again, the 4Ks will be out on this very soon. Actually 2 days ago, because this video will be up on the 5th, but the Next Generation 4Ks came out on the Monday. Yes, so there we go. Again, really nice lenticular there. But again, I'm not going to get rid of that. Next up, we have another load of steelbooks, kicking off with Star Trek Lower Decks Season 1. This is a fun animated series. Unfortunately, they didn't do any more steelbooks. Yeah, I don't know why they stopped. Maybe it didn't sell well. There is a bootleg version out there. There is a custom version that's been created on Instagram, but yeah, I hate it when that happens. Then we have Star Trek Discovery Season 1. Really nice steelbook. And then Discovery Season 2. Again, love the design on these. These do have debossing on them as well. Makes them really nice. And then we have Season 3. And Season 4, and these are all Blu-rays, so they didn't release these in 4K. Then we have Star Trek Picard Season 1. And Season 2. And the last one that came in is Star Trek Strange New World Season 1. They are releasing a 4K version of this steelbook now. I didn't know that they were actually going to release it. So whether or not I double dip, I don't know. But we'll see what the quality's like on this. But yes, love the show. Okay, and the last edition I have is Star Trek The Motion Picture, the Director's Edition. Yes, and I have actually not opened this. I've kept this sealed. It does come with lots of bits and pieces inside there, but I already have the motion picture, and so I'm happy. But I do believe this might come with an extra version. Maybe it's the longer special. Yeah, it includes the special longer version. I don't think that's included on the actual 4K of the motion picture release. So I think this is kind of like exclusive to this set, but I'm glad I've got that set. Now I know what you're saying, I know what you're asking. Where's Deep Space Nine? Where's Voyager? Well, I don't own them. I never did pick up the DVDs. I used to have them on VHS decades ago, but I sold them. I decided not to pick them up on DVD at this time in the hope that they will release them on Blu-ray eventually. So at the moment I can watch them on Paramount Plus, but one day hopefully we'll get Blu-ray releases for Deep Space Nine and Voyager. So there we go. That is my entire physical media collection for the Star Trek franchise. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video by giving it some thumbs up. Blah, 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 blah. If you're Vulcan, give us a couple of salutes. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And until the next video, let's boldly go where no one's gone before. To the toilet. I'm bursting. See you later.